Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Czech Squirski studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex there to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, don't forget to mash that like button. Don't forget to give us a subscribe if you haven't done so already. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that little bell so you get notified every time we put up a new video. And check out our websites, won't you? They become invaluable this time of year as these mid-major and even smaller conference tournaments heat up. We're still writing about them over there at Winners and Whiners and statsalt.com. So check them out. Get your butt over there. You will find an invaluable resource for doing your college basketball handicapping. And not just college ball, we got NBA, we got NHL. You know what? We really kind of got it all over there. And lastly, don't forget to tell us what you're playing today. Are you tailing me? Are you fading me? If you're fading, let me know why. Tell me what I missed, and tell me why you're on the other side. And as always, tell us what you're playing. Tell us what you've cooked up for today. What kind of goodies you've popped in the oven and are baking to golden perfection. So give us those. And not only will you be rewarded by winning your wager, you'll be rewarded by something even more valuable than money, a shout out in our shout out section. So we'll be having those here a little bit later. So let's get to it, shall we? Quick recap of yesterday's action. First of all, yes, I had a nice day off. Thank you very much for asking. Mr. The Pen filled in admirably doing his Tom Cruise impression. That's some badass sunglasses. I got to get some sunglasses, man. I got the old man color changing lenses, so I miss watching wearing the Ray-Bans and stuff like that. He looked good, and he capped. Well, he laid out good cases. He was on one of the same picks that I was. So I can't beat him up. He had the Pacers. They did not take care of business as Milwaukee came home and looked fresh as a daisy off that road trip. Who knew? He also had Portland, and it looked like Portland was going to give us a shot there. A little backdoor cover action as they went to overtime, but alas, they were out of gas. They could not get it done. And Ben did close out strong, though, taking the Indiana Hoosiers, as in Hoosier Daddy. On the premium side, like I said, we had Portland as well. That was a loser. We had App State. We're going to call that a loser. I capped it at 7.5, but by the time everybody had access to the picks, it was at 8 or 8.5. So that was going to be a push at best, but probably lost for most of our premium players. So we're fair. We count that as a loss. But we finished strong as we had Central Florida in the game against Cincinnati. They got it done there barely, but they did it. And then I had two add-on games throughout the day that I looked at and really liked. I had added North Florida, and then was taking a look at the UC Irvine game for one of our clients. That's right, on the premium side, you got a question about a game, you want me to take a look at something? I'll do it. And I looked at that UC Irvine game. I loved it so much, I made it an official play and sent it out to everybody, and we all cashed a late night ticket on that game. So, and speaking of premium, if it's something you guys might be interested in, this is a great time of year to do it because I am throwing out all the premium picks as far as basketball goes, doing all the add-ons throughout the day. As the conference tournaments go on, I will be adding picks as they get those numbers up, and then we see what the numbers are doing. I'll be throwing picks out. Maybe not left and right, but just strongly to the right. We'll probably add on 3 or 4 more picks a day to go along with our usual 3. So, if you're interested in the premium picks, you can email me, Scott at winnersandwhiners.com. You can also email customer service at winnersandwhiners.com, and they can walk you through the whole process and get you hooked up. It's literally it's about the half of the price of a cup of coffee every day. It ain't much, and it's invaluable information on the premium side. So check that out, won't you? All right. So with all that being said, let's get to tonight's picks, shall we? Looking at 2 from the college basketball world and 1 from the NBA. Let's start in the college as Western Carolina takes on VMI. I'm looking at the total here at 156.5. I don't think that total's high enough. I got to tell you, the points have really been raining down recently in the Keydets games. That's the VMI Keydets, correct? They've averaged 77.2 in their last 7. That is 2 over their season long average. And in those 7 games, the over has cashed 6 times. And meanwhile, The good news is they play defense like it's optional. They play the fifth worst defense in Division One basketball. They give up 85 points per game in conference play. Yikes. The Catamounts, that's right, they're also the Catamounts there at West Carolina. They also play awful defense. They give up about 81 points per game in conference play, but they found the offensive gas pedal lately. They've averaged 82.8 points per game over their last four, and not surprisingly, in those four contests, the over is a perfect 4-0. In addition, the over is 10-1 in VMI games away from home versus teams that shoot greater than 45% from the field, and that counts the Catamounts. They do shoot 45.5% from the field. Get yourself down in the over 156.5 in this contest right here. Also, taking a look at St. Joseph versus VCU. VCU minus 12, and that's who I'm on. The Rams have been one of the hottest teams in the country lately, going 14-2 in conference and winning 9 straight and covering 7 times in that 9-game stretch. They do it with defense. They give up just 61.1 points per game. That's good for 7th in the country. And bad news for any team that plays them, it's St. Joseph Hawks' turn this time. VCU is nails from three-point defense. They are the 5th best defense as far as giving up numbers of 3 points. 3-pointers giving up just 5 trays per game on just 27.2% shooting from beyond the arc. Yes, that's pretty good. In fact, it's 2nd best in the country. Get yourself down on the VCU Rams shutdown defense as they cover that 12 points easily against St. Joseph. And finally, from the NBA, taking a look at the Detroit Pistons visiting the second city as they take on the Chicago Bulls. Notes here that the Pistons are one of those teams in the East that are in an absolute dogfight for the last few playoff spots. Chicago is not. They've won 10 of their last 12 straight up and covered 9 of them. That's Detroit. Meanwhile, the Bulls are just 3-6 against the number in their last 9. Give me the better team, the hotter team, and the team with more to play for. That's the same team. That's the Detroit Pistons. I like them laying the 3.5 points. So, get stuff down on the Pistons, minus 3.5, VCU minus 12, and the VMI Western Carolina over 156.5 at the end of this contest. You know the drill. You can join me as we all head back to the window. All right, guys, let's take a look at the shout-outs for today. All right. All right, we'll start off with Miguel and Nola. He was on Northern Colorado, and he was also on UC Irvine. Nice job there, as we found that one, like I said, for our premium players as well. Borno was on the Hawks Sabres over in the first period. He was on Temple, Indiana Hoosiers as well. Dustin F., he had Colorado versus Dallas first period under that cashed. And Cody L., welcome back, Cody. He is a new member of the family. Everybody's home and healthy. And Cody is back to making wagers. Excellent. He had North Carolina A&T, Utah Valley, nice, and the University of Central Florida. Nice job, Cody. Welcome back, and hope you keep the good luck going here tonight. The astute Aardvark, he had Colorado. C-Dub had Rennes Arsenal, both teams to score. He had Napoli Salzburg over 2.5. And he also had Chelsea, Ellentag, and the El Harbe over 2. Probably mispronounced that. He notes that he feels like garbage today, so he may not be giving it his capping may not be as on point as it usually is. So fair warning and total disclosure there on C-Dub's part. And C-Dub, hope you get feeling better, man. Hope everything squares away quickly for you. Peach Waller, he had the NHL tonight, of course. He had the Montreal San Jose over in the first period, and he had the Colorado Dallas under in the first period. Very nice job there, sir, Mr. Peach, if I may. Mike B, he had Campbell, and he had Bucknell minus 2. And Mikey also had the Portland under 236. And it's one of those things where you do a great job of capping the game. The total ends up right where you think it is. And, of course, they go to overtime for you. So, sorry, bud, you You got screwed by the OT there. Landon H. He had the parlay with the UCF in Wisconsin. Nice job there. Badgers look very good at home. Time Traveler Steve had the Indiana Hoosiers -4 and Central Florida as well. And the Scout said, how about those fighting LSU Tigers, a.k.a. the Cardio Cats? He says, go Tigers. And, of course, that's spelled in the LSU fashion of G-A-U-X. Go Tigers. Absolutely. Buster H. said he needed some strong plays. He's headed to Vegas in a few hours and headed to go to his bachelor party. So I hope we got a few winners there for you, Buster. Have a great time. Pace yourself, brother. Pace yourself. And come home in one piece and be all ready to get ready to get married to Mrs. Buster H. She's congratulations to the both of you. And Landon H. Also had he had UCF at home. Okay, we got that one. Eric T. said he loves the Sabres Blackhawks over the total for the first period. And you know why he loved it? Because it won. That's right. Nice job, Eric. And Junior Figueroa, he liked the Utah Utes as well. Did you say Utes? That's right. Minus the 2 points, and they covered that number. So there we go, kids. That's your shout-outs for today. I'm back, and you're going to be stuck with me at least until the end of college basketball season, when I might even take another little day off. So we'll see what happens. And until then, let's get comfortable. Let's settle in. Let's kick off our shoes, and let's get down to the business of winning here, shall we? It's college basketball time. It's March Madness. The playoffs are heating up in the NBA. It's time to make a little money. So let's get her done. All right, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.